Hey everybody, and welcome back to Coffee with the Moms. It's Nicole today, and today I just wanted to, I don't have anything to show you, I just wanted to talk to you guys about body positivity and like self-love. And that's something that I'm learning right now, even as old as I am, because I feel like it's more important to when you have somebody that's either looking up to you or you're around somebody, because sometimes your energy, if you're angry or negative or sad or things that you say that you don't realize you're saying around somebody that's younger or somebody that's going through something, how that affects them too. So basically my whole life I have been unhappy. I mean, not my whole life, but like getting into being a teenager and all that, you start to have your like body issues, and everybody has them. No matter if you think somebody looks perfect, they think there's something wrong with themselves. And it's very hard to not be self-conscious about that. Some people are amazing at it and they don't care what anybody thinks and they wear whatever they want. And I'm trying to get to that point in my life. And it's hard. I've recently gained a lot of weight, and it put me, I'm angry at myself, I'm upset with myself, but for some reason in my head I'm just like, but why? Like, everybody that loves me still loves me. My son doesn't think anything less of me, my husband doesn't think anything less of me, my friends don't care how much I weigh, they just don't. And nobody is walking around worried about what I look like. Only I'm worried about what I look like. And also watching a beauty YouTuber, her name is Raw Beauty Christy. She's awesome. It's an older video of hers, but I did watch it, and it was, I wish I could remember the name. It's basically about not caring about what everybody thinks about you around you, because you need to live your life to make yourself happy. And that is basically what I'm trying to start living my life as. So I have to kind of like retrain my brain a little bit and think positively. And I thought that I was made just to make this video, A, to help myself talk through it, and B, if anybody else is going through this where you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy where you are in your life, or you know, you're just very down on yourself all the time, because I'm extremely hard on myself. If I don't make something perfect, I get very upset. I go to the, I'm stupid, I'm this, I'm that, and I need to stop that, because that's not true. Like, it probably looks great. My dog's about to come down here, so hold on a second. Hi. So there's nothing wrong with you. I'm gonna put her upstairs because she gets loud. Okay, so basically I'm just making this video that hopefully I can help somebody or just help somebody get on that track that I'm trying to get on and work on. So one thing about self-love that I've heard that I really do want to try is every day thinking of something, like looking in the mirror at yourself and saying one positive thing about yourself. Whether you love your eyes, your hair, whether you did something good for somebody that day. Just say that to yourself. Because I do think, like, if you wake up and you start the day in a good mood, sometimes you can keep that momentum. But I feel like, for me at least, when I wake up in a bad mood, I just keep that consistency throughout the day, and I'm looking for the negative, and and that's a hard thing to not do. And that's not to say that you can never feel bad about yourself, you can never be upset. Like, that's not what this is about. It's basically just more about trying to be a happier person and love yourself more in general. With body positivity, I do find it hard. I find it extremely hard. But I need to stop comparing myself to everybody else, because everybody's body is different. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Nobody's exact body is the same. And the way somebody else looks may not be the way I could ever look. You know, you see those, Instagram models and people on TV. A lot of those photos are just fixed, airbrushed, whatever, face-tuned, like they do whatever they want. And the thing is that I never looked like that, so why am I trying to get myself to look like that? I never looked like that. So it's not to say you can't, but just remember that you are you, and people around you love you for you. And I used to be like, okay, well, when I weigh this much, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to have this, and I'm going to buy myself this. Well, that's all well and good to have goals and like treat yourself to things. Also, what I've noticed, and I've lost a lot of years, is like, not doing things that I wanted to do because I thought my weight was holding me back, or I couldn't wear this or I couldn't wear that. That's not true. And it's a very hard thing to understand, and it hurts to think of all those years that I have lost just not wearing what I want to wear, or like, oh, I'll go to this party next year when I weigh this much because I won't feel so self-conscious. Why am I stopping myself from having fun and I'm just sitting in my house being bored? It's a very hard thing. It's so hard to not do, but you can't, because at the end of the day, you may think you look one way in something, but the person that's walking by you, they don't care. They're in their own heads. They're in their own mind. I know I am. When I'm at the store, I'm not thinking, oh, she should have never worn that. Oh, I'm thinking about what I need to get, what I need to do that day. Like, so for me, at least, I need to stop worrying about what everybody else thinks about the way I look. And if I feel good in something, I'm going to wear it. I'm done with this. Like, I like comfortable clothes, so I tend to wear things baggy in general. But if I want to buy something, I'm going to buy it in my size, and I'm going to look good in it, and I'm going to try and, like, feel good in it. And that's another thing. Like, do you go places and just scrutinize the way everybody looks? Like, do you do that? Like, because I know I don't. Like, I don't think a lot of people do, because, again, they're more worried about what you are thinking of them, and they're fixing themselves. Like, so it's a very hard thing to do, to not care. Even, you know, even just in general, in parenting and stuff like that. Like, people are more worried about what their kids are doing. They're not worried about what you're doing. And that's another thing. I'm very hard on myself when it comes to being out in the public with my son and, like, making sure he's this and that. Are there things that I want to teach him to do in public that he should, like, show him that he should be? Absolutely. So, like, people say things to me, like when I tell him he shouldn't touch things, oh, let him be a kid. It's like, okay, I'll let him be a kid, but then you're going to complain when he's older and he's running around crazy because I didn't tell. I feel like you start him young, it's better, but that's getting off track. You are enough, and I need to tell myself that every day. And if you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself that every day, you are enough. Whether you're a mother, not a mother, whether you're a father, not a father, just any human being in general, you are enough. You are here for a reason, and people love and care about you. Even if you don't feel like they do, there are people that love and care about you, regardless of what you think. And you just have to remember you're enough. And that's what I need to remember on a daily basis. I'm enough. I'm enough for my son. My son loves me. I'm enough for my husband. You know, if you don't make dinner that night, or you get pizza, or you go, you know, it's not perfect, or, you know, you didn't have time, or you ran out of time, or your house is not perfectly clean, guess what? That is life. And I need to remember that. And just remember that it doesn't matter. Like, if somebody comes in your house and it's a little messy, oh well. Like, oh well. If they want to judge you on that, and they're going to judge you on, like, a little bit of clutter or toys here and there, then maybe they're not the best person to be around. If people are going to sit there and judge you constantly and correct you and say you should be doing this, that, and the other thing, well, maybe those are negative people you don't need in your life. And that's another thing, cutting out negativity. And not watching negative things. Like on Facebook, so much negativity. You know, even on Instagram and, you know, even on YouTube, there's negativity. Don't watch it. I purposely watch happy things, or things that I enjoy watching, or listening to happy songs, or this or that, or stuff that I love. I love going to plays and musicals with my mom, and that's what we do. And, you know, that brings me joy, and that makes me happy for the day. You know, it's okay to have things for yourself too. Well, it's all good to do a ton of stuff for your kids, and I try and do as much as I can. Feeling guilty, and that's, you know, that's another thing about self-love. You're enough. So if you need some time, you need some time. It's very hard to make sure you find enough time for yourself in the day. Even if it's just 20 minutes just laying in bed doing nothing. Sometimes I'm like, I do that, and I just like, I just put on YouTube, I don't even really watch it, and I just sit there and I'm just like, I'm just gonna let the day go. And it's hard, but if that's the one thing you need to do, look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm enough, because everybody is enough. Whether you feel like it at that point in your life or not, because everybody goes through rough patches, and right now I'm going through a very stressful rough patch, and I think that that's why I'm making this video, because it's very apparent to me now how hard life can get and how stressful you can be. And yes, we did just go on vacation and we had an amazing time, and I forgot about everything. But the minute we got home, it was like, okay, now we got to do this and we got to do that. And it's hard to cut that out. But be positive, stay positive. You are beautiful and you are enough, and I need to tell myself that every day. And it's okay to tell yourself that you're not wrong. And to feel good in your skin and just love yourself, because at the end of the day, your kids love you, your significant other loves you, and you are enough. And if there are people in your life that make you feel like you're not, then maybe they shouldn't be. That's just how I feel. But yeah, don't worry about everything. Be a little, like, I just need to, like, learn to, like, let things go and let stress go. Like, I'd always be like, I'm the type of person that, like, if I say something to somebody and a year from now I'm thinking about it in my head, like, oh, I said that wrong. Why do I care? They're clearly over it, or I don't even know the person anymore, and why do I care what a stranger thinks? Who cares? Who cares? And I do need to learn that. And this is, like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect in this, because I am not. But I just feel like for me and myself and my son, and I don't want to put any of my negative energy around him. I'm going to try and be that better person and just not worry and not stress, because while I'm in my own head, I am missing out on what he's doing. And I did that for a good year and a half of his life, and I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I need to pay attention to my son. And after this trip that we just took, that is exactly what I do. If things are dirty, if things are not clean, I sit down and I play with him. I pay attention to him more. I'm talking to him more. I'm enjoying my son more. And that may be you doing it with your dog if you don't have a kid. That may be spending more time with your significant other if that's what you need to do. But do that for yourself and just forget about it. And I wish I could be that person that will say that I will always do that, but I won't. Like, I will worry and I will stress. But at the end of the day, do what's right for you and your family, and make sure you are taking care of yourself and being positive about yourself. And it's okay to eat whatever you want to eat and be whatever weight and look however you want to look. And if you feel good in whatever you're wearing, then that's what you wear. And like I'm saying this, but I need to do this also. But I just wanted to put this out to let people know and just give you guys some ideas or options, or just let you know you are enough. And it's hard, it's hard because sometimes you just don't feel like it, but you are, trust me, you are enough. So please, if you like these types of positive videos, I can do more. I can find out more different things to say and do to help you get through your day. But yeah, leave a comment below on something positive you did today. Make all these comments positive comments. You know, if you helped a stranger, or you opened the door like for somebody, or you stopped at a stop sign, or let somebody walk past, or just, you know, did something nice, leave it in the comments below, because I feel like too, when you read positive things that other people have done, it puts you in a good mood. So leave a positive comment, like this video, be positive. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Coffee with the Moms. We try and make videos every day of the week. Last week was a little rough because we were on vacation and everything, but we love you guys, we appreciate you guys, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. We have over 1,000 subscribers. Like I said before, we will definitely be doing a giveaway at some point. We are both very busy at the moment, but again, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.